Is it weird for me to come back to YouTube all grown up and matured because you haven't seen me for so long? Hey, how are you doing? Now let's go, guys. Hello YouTube, welcome to the channel, welcome back, reignited with a lot of smile and lots of hearts and lots of love. I'm in my van. This is probably a very rare sight for you to see since it's been, I don't know, 2 years since I've been, or 1.5 years since I actually lived in a van. Wait, let me just show you, turn quickly around before we get going. This is where I'm currently staying. This is my current house. I told you I was living with a Mexican family who I met because our dogs attacked each other. Now I'm living in the fanciest area in Lomas de Chapultepec in her house. Basically, I have a key to her house. Where's the key? Let me show you the key. There you go. House owner. I have never felt like coming back to you for like this, like currently. And it's been such a long time because, well, my last video I told you where I was standing, and I got so much love from you. Thank you so much for understanding. Thank you for the ones who were sticking around still after that long. I have a little couple stories to tell you before we actually start going and getting into the flow of coming back into YouTube again. You know how I told you I was healing from the heartbreak? Well, I had to heal again from that same heartbreak this summer long. We basically just had like, this kind of like no contact but still contact, and it was just a mess. It was just plainly a mess. I don't want to go into details because it's done. Please excuse also if the lighting is going to be shitty. It's just going to be real and authentic as always. I was in this house crying all day, smoking cigarettes one after the other, sitting there, not eating, being so skinny because I was just heartbroken. And I didn't have any friends around here. I didn't have my family and my friends that are really, really true to my heart. And it was so tough because I have just gotten my van back at that time when I was doing the last video. I just gotten my van back because, you know, my engine was blowing up because he changed the engine. But he changed the engine buying a second used engine that was broke. So he basically installed me a broke engine. He did try to repair it, but it's still not functioning very well. So I'm still stuck in this moment. But I said, you know what? I don't care anymore. If there is no van life content, I'm just gonna show you around Mexico, and I hope you're okay with it. And I'm okay with it. If you want to watch it, you watch. If you don't want to watch it, you don't watch it. But everybody who sticked around for that long, thank you for having that much patience with me, because I'm just a mess. All summer long, I was in Europe, spending time with my friends and family because I, again, for the second time, needed their support, which I did. I was a bit wilding around Europe, to be honest. It was a wild time. I am currently here in Milan. I know the last update was me being in Mexico, and then I went to the Netherlands, and then I went to Germany, and now I'm in Italy already. My van is still in Mexico, so you don't need to worry about that. I came back because I really felt like I needed to see my friends and family. Just right behind me we have the main train station here. It's not like I can really be a tour guide, to be honest, but I guess I'm trying. I was meeting a couple of friends, but somehow I ended up meeting more and more people. People from all social classes. People from, like, all of a sudden I was in Monaco meeting some millionaires here, being on their boats. So I am here now with my friends from Monaco. Good morning, and no from Norway. We look like a rescue team, you know? Wait, we need to be all in camera. Wow. I like going from Monaco Susi to outdoor Susi again. That would be normally me, but today I'm here. I'm so excited to go across the fjords and explore.
Here we have fucking rain. We have had rain so much. It's crazy.
and driving in their Lamborghinis.
Well, you decided to bring a chocolate mousse in the car on the time when I was going to drive the fastest. Guess what? You obviously gripped it too hard.
And just meeting some people who work in politics, living in Dubai, some real estate people, then some people who live in Miami. I even met Tiger Woods' golf teacher. Like, what in the fuck? And I just met like tons and tons of crazy people. And it was funny because, you know, I experienced a lifestyle that I have never really experienced, because, you know, that's my lifestyle. That is usually my lifestyle. I got the chance to experience this lifestyle. I know it's a bit dark. Shall we go somewhere else? Come on, girls. Let's just sit here, because I don't want to make you. Let me just stay in front of my house. Let me just kind of kneel down. No, wait, hold on. Let me kneel down like in the Asian squat. Story time. Anyway, so I was going around Europe and yeah, meeting all these people, because, you know, I never experienced this kind of lifestyle, because, you know, that's my lifestyle. There in the back, the van, that's what I used to do, showering somewhere in some lakes and in some gas stations and so on. Now I kind of like swing back to the middle, where I'm supposed to be, where I feel myself, neither with these people and also neither with these people. Not to judge anybody, you know, there's great people everywhere, but I'm saying I'm just finally back to who I am and to my true self and where I belong in this world. And where I belong is still, you know, a little free spirit who wants to live her life with as much freedom as I can. And I'm so blessed and granted to have that freedom and to share my experiences with you, my journey, my knowledge, because I realized after I got back in summer how normal people live. I think at some point I wasn't even realizing anymore that the lifestyle I was living in the van is really out of the norm. I think I got so used to it that I got bored of it, that I just felt like, oh, you know, just another day. And I just didn't really appreciate it for what it was. And of course I've also grown. I'm more mature, and wishes and plans change. Sometimes you want something different that you didn't want 5 years ago. And I think at some point I was also thinking, I don't want to do van life no more. Maybe I need to settle. But then when I was in this society, let's say those rich people, right? I realized, oh wow, you know, even though they might be wealthy, but they all still have their problems. And probably sometimes even crazier problems than we can even sometimes imagine, right? And they were not as free, even though they had tons of money, yet still they were not as free. Maybe caught to a place because of taxation, caught to their company because they have to keep it going, and many different things. And I realized at some point, wow, I have a really blessed life. I have so much freedom to choose to wake up and do the things I love. So I realize that now, and I just wanted to share that with you. Please tell me in the comments if there's anything you want to go into detail. I'm happy to talk about anything. And if so, we're just going to wait till my van is fully repaired. I'm going to take you around Mexico. There's still a lot of adventure. I know you've probably seen a lot of Mexico, but there's still a lot of adventure around here. I have now a great community of friends here as well. It's basically my second hometown. I mean, look at that. It's like I'm going to spend Christmas there. So it's pretty much my second home. And yeah, very excited for the upcoming videos. I'm going to post as Girls on Fire. With Girls on Fire. She's doing herself now. It's pretty narcissistic to talk about yourself in the third person, right? But never mind. She's ready. She's ready to come back with a lot of love, a lot of new lessons, and a lot of new docu-series for you guys. And I'm very glad that you're still around. I'll give you so much love here in my little Chinese, my Chinese squad in heels. So I hope my head wasn't cut all the way through, though. I hope you see me. And yeah, regardless of that, I'll see you soon in the next episode, which is going to be just, you know, she back, so she posted. But let her not speak, because I promised way too many times I'll be back. Let's just watch and see. And I'll see you in the next episode. That was my little returning back. Love you. Another day of tea to spill.
But this time it's getting like more naughty, I would say.
It's not naughty. It's
We
just
were
about dating life,
Yeah.
relationships.
Yeah.
During like all of that in the van, right?
Yeah,
'Cause
and like
we
having
already
sex
spoke
in the
about
van
it.
and stuff. Like, no, we can talk about it.
He always wants to talk about it, but I just feel like.
But why
I
do
will
you
keep
think
it
it's
to
too-
myself,
really?
Because that's like my private.
Really? I would talk about it.